So do bear in mind there's a huge amount of information in the data booklet provided about DNA. So it's always worth going back to have a look at that, as the question here actually suggests. So DNA exists as two strands of nucleotides in the form of a double helix with hydrogen bonding between the two strands. We are shown a deoxyribose molecule in a strand of DNA here, and you are asked to name the types of group attached to two deoxyribose at positions X and Y. So there are elements of the structure of DNA that you do need to learn and remember. So for these, X is a base and Y is a phosphate. In the DNA double helix, adenine is linked by hydrogen bonds to a molecule in the other strand of DNA. Complete the diagram below to show the other molecule and the hydrogen bonds between it and adenine. Now, there's a couple of things that you can remember here. Adenine will only bond with thymine, so you've got AT and you've got guanine and cytosine GC. You've also got to remember that the adenine and thymine are held together by two hydrogen bonds. So that's really, really important. I actually use a Star Wars analogy on this for anyone that watches it. You've got the AT-AT, the AT-AT. It appears in The Empire Strikes Back. And I always think of that double duplication, AT-AT. So you do it twice. I'm sure there's more effective ways to remember it as well, but find a way to make sure you know. Now, when you work through and you've identified that it's thymine that combines with adenine, it's then about very, very carefully drawing out the structure. And this is what we've got. So 2 marks, you have the thymine structure, you then have the orientation of it correct so that the hydrogen bonds can be shown, and then you put the hydrogen bonds in. And you can see that with the dotted lines that I've added on. So you will lose a mark for each error there. So you can get it part right and still not be credited with a mark.